Hi, welcome to another episode of the Black Guy Tips podcast. I'm your host, Rod, joined as always by my co host,
Karen.
and we are live on a Sunday morning, early Sunday morning for us, ready to do some podcasting. Find us everywhere you get podcasts. Leave us 5-star reviews because honestly, those are the only kind that we want and the only kind that we will acknowledge as long as they're nice. Okay. So if it's 5 stars and it's mean, that also doesn't count. Okay. We have very specific rules. But if you are nice and they are 5 stars, we'll read them on our feedback show and we'll take out an extra ad break. Okay. So, like,
That's the
if we
exchange.
don't get the 5 stars, you get. I don't know what the fuck.
Commercials.
Is it ice? I don't
Right?
know what the fuck Spotify is doing.
Republicans.
It's your fault, okay? You don't want to hear about abortion. I also don't want to hear about
Is it
but
IVF? We don't know.
yeah, so I'm just trying to help y'all out,
Right?
help yourselves. So
So you
just
get a commercial.
don't be blaming me for the shit. That's all I'm saying. We also are not alone, guys. We have a guest, one of our faves.
Yes.
You may know her as a stand-up comedian with albums such as Stay Eating Cookies and So You Just Out Here. You might know her as an actress, okay, because she be in. You might know her as, like, Chadwick Boseman's auntie. I mean, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
She be a lot of places, and you might also know her as co-host of Karen's 100% favorite podcast.
I'm glad it is, and I be letting everybody know.
Karen is the unofficial third host of this podcast. I hear her in the other room talking along with them as if she's on the show every episode. It's Shalewa Sharp from the War Report podcast. What's going on, Shalewa?
Hello.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's good to hear you. I'm amazed that my tech is working. It's all coming together. It's a new
good day.
year.
It's a good day, like, let's all, new year, new tech, new
Yes.
resolutions.
Karen, you are like co-producer of the War Report. Like,
That's hilarious.
not just biggest fan. We literally are like, well, what did Karen tell us to do? We should probably do that then.
I am rooting for you guys, like, and like Roger say, I am like, when I'm a cheerleader, I am like a really loud and proud cheerleader. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm like, I want go this type of thing all in the background.
No, that's great. It's also wonderful to hear that you listen to podcasts the way that I do, which is to say, talk to them as if they're there.
Yes,
Yes.
and it be just me talking out loud
Yeah.
and laughing out loud because I work at home, so I have the kind of the ability to just kind of be in my own little zone. And so Roger could bust in the room, what are you laughing at? And I would just kind of just explain to him.
Well, I already know what she's laughing at most of the time, but it's the talking for me. Laughing makes a lot of sense to me. Like, you hear something funny and you laugh, but when I know the people can't hear me, it's kind of it's like, no, Gastor, that's on the south side. I'm like, what? Are you on the phone?
You talking to my mama?
Tell Gastor I said, hey. It's like, no, I'm just listening to the podcast again. I'm like, oh, okay, well, okay.
Yeah, no, that's great. I usually listen to podcasts while walking. So I am laughing. I am talking to them. I am also in public by myself in the streets. No one's ever looked at me odd for it, which I guess is a testament to New York. But
Yeah.
Shout out to New York, yeah.
yeah,
Well, always
for
do
letting
that
all of
about
us just
yourselves.
talk into the air. Good on you, NYC. But yeah, it's greatly appreciated. Anyone who listens to us, we truly appreciate it and love you, because I mean, I feel like Gastor would do it whether or not people were listening, but it's nice to
Right.
know that people are.
We are.
I always had a theory in my head that whenever you see somebody on the street talking to themselves, that's just the other side of a conversation of somebody else on the street looking crazy talking to themselves. But because we can't be everywhere at once, we don't know. Like, they might be psychics, and we just walking around society thinking they don't exist, but they actually.
They out here in the street.
Yeah, that argument that guy's having intensely in the trench coat on the corner there's another side to that argument where the person's like, nah, you shut the fuck up. I'm like,
I mean,
wow.
they're responding to something, right?
Yes, they are.
They are having a conversation with some sort of spirit or feeling. So
Yeah.
that's got to come from somewhere. And if that happened to comes from the West Coast, somebody over there at a bus stop yelling and screaming, I hope they work it out.
They might be the first cell phone people, and we just didn't even
be.
know.
Yeah, we were slow to
No
it.
idea.
Yeah, it's just another side of the coin. Like I was taking a walk, and there's this dude that stopped like every couple of minutes, and he would be like, "No, no, fuck that." Then he would just start walking normal for like another minute or so, and I was like, maybe that's when the other person talking.
Yeah,
Possibly.
yeah, absolutely. As long as you don't make eye contact with them, because
Yeah.
you don't
You're
want to
good.
take them out of the flow, then you're
Right.
good. Then you're
Yeah, I
good.
think if you make eye contact, it's like, hold up, I'm on the phone.
Right. Wait, hold on. This person wants to say something to me.
Yeah,
No,
give me
I
a-
did not. I did not.
Give me 1 second. Sugar does not go in grits, motherfucker. Are you crazy? All right. Yes. I would like
You
to.
have my undivided
I
attention.
would like to
now.
order a number 3 with
Right.
orange fry. And you also had a one woman show,
Mhm.
and it was called "Don't Look in the Bag." Am I correct?
Oh yeah, don't reach in the bag.
Don't reach in the bag. That was it.
Mhm.
It was about when you worked at the porn store.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which I feel like is a dwindling. Like we don't have as many porn stores. Like we bemoan and decry the loss of like the Blockbuster,
Mhm.
Right.
but we also lost the local like porn
Porn
store
stores.
because of
Mhm.
online
Yeah.
the ubiquity of pornography and stuff. We don't have as many spaces like that.
Nope. and
That's true. But I tell you what, there are areas to pivot
Mm-hmm.
so that you still have the real estate.
Okay.
So a lot of stores had what we call in the business viewing booths, where you could go into a booth, little peep shows without people, right? Where they have videos playing, and you pick one of the videos, you go into a booth, there's a monitor, and you just, like you're watching your own personal movie. So in the time that I was working at my store, we did not have those. We left those for the others. We supplied you with movies, but you had to take those away, bring them back. But we don't need to know what happens in the middle of it. But as things change, they made the pivot to viewing booths and selling a lot of appliances. I don't know.
Yeah, I can see that. Mhm.
Yeah. So because that's the pivot is to become more like welcoming to the people who use the appliances. And I don't want to limit it to women, but
Right.
that would be the biggest shift.
Okay, wow, that's interesting
and-
because I feel like women definitely used to be it was like a woman came in here, she must be lost. And if now they're pivoting to like listen, we need to get these ladies in here.
In here, they're going to pay the money for these
Yeah.
things that are shaking and shuddering all over the place, which is true. I mean, when women came in when I was working there, the employees tried our best to make sure they felt good, and that it
Right.
helped that a lot of the people working behind the counter were women.
Right.
So we were trying to be as welcoming as possible, because that is, you had to park your car.
Yes,
And
it
if
was a
you're
whole
new,
deal.
who knows if you know to back your car in so no one can see your license plate. You know what I mean?
Right.
You gotta
True.
walk on a busy street, right at a corner, at a stoplight where cars are stopped. You gotta
Yeah.
move in there quickly. Once you run that gauntlet, then you got to come in here, and then it's just like people what? But you're like
Yeah.
the thing that's on the box that I have in my hand. So, like, hey, here, ma'am, what are you looking for? Please don't look that way. Don't interact with them. They won't trust me.
Yeah.
They won't hurt you. They will not hurt you.
Right.
Not while in here. So, like that kind of thing. But yeah, so that pivot has kind of been made. But, I'll say this for the young people. They don't trust the internet like they did,
Right.
or like the generation before did.
Yeah.
And so as people start to move back to owning physical media, you know what I mean?
I can see that, because I think about people who don't feel comfortable watching porn in their own houses would do something like that. Like, you know, like if they feel like a form of maybe judgment or something like that, they was like, well, I'll go here in a quote unquote safe space.
But then where they gonna watch the porn when they recover it from the store? They gonna
No.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Not
mean
go to the
just to
booth.
watch it in the booth.
Yeah, like
Oh.
like I said, I could see
Okay.
people coming there just specifically for the booth, if that
Right.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they're
Yeah.
like, well, I can do this in my home.
So I gotta go jack off. I gotta
Yep.
take this away game now.
I gotta take this
Yes.
trip on the road. And also, what's so funny about women, and women is always an underrated market. People never cater shit to us, and then when they do, they be like, "Oh my God, women spend all the money." Yes, bitch, we buy pointless shit. Men don't give a fuck about.
I
You know,
know.
what I'm saying?
We're
And it's
buying
only-
machines. We're buying. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're watching some of the stuff, but we're buying heavy.
Right.
And
Yeah.
the batteries that go with them, and the
Right.
you know what I mean,
and then some unplug into the wall, like you got the
USB
Hitachis.
cords. Like we're getting all
Yeah.
there's a whole thing.
It's a whole.
I feel like that's an untapped market. It shouldn't just be the sex toys in that section. They should have like candles, incense.
And that's literally what
Yeah.
is happening. You know, and then like lingerie, you know,
Yeah.
like it's a whole the shift is because
It's
there
a
are now
whole-
stores that are geared
Yeah.
towards women. So the store where I was, because they're still open.
Right.
They still open, and I go anytime I go to Atlanta, I stop by just to see how they're doing. And
Oh.
yeah, you know, no love lost. And that's what they've done. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's very smart. Now there are still DVDs if you wanted to rent DVDs, because there will always be somebody who don't trust the internet like that. So now
Right.
I need to go on and get this in my hand. And that's
You don't
still
even know what I'm watching.
and that dude is, no matter the age, there's always that dude. Like, nah, I don't
Do we
trust
still
it.
got
I don't need to-
VHSs, or we strictly DVDs now?
I don't know. I mean,
Probably
It's gotta be DVDs, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, DVD is the standard.
Yeah,
but-
no. I'm saying I'm answering. I feel like VHS is
It's them phased out.
that's like
It's
having an
straight-
8-track.
it's phased out, but I bet you can still find it. You absolutely can. There are plenty of VHS. A lot of them were just compilation tapes anyway. So
Gotta
there's
be.
somebody who's just dubbing all of them on like an extended speed, you know, Maxell 6
Yeah.
hour, and then just putting a slipcover on it and selling it for like $4.99. And
I
that-
would like the job of being the curator of what goes on the DVD, because now everything goes to the internet first and foremost. This is not like old school porn. Like I miss
Okay,
the old school porn, to be honest, where it was either
They took
like
pride in their work.
well, it was either like a theme, you
Yeah,
know,
a thing.
or it
Yeah.
would be like, you know, or you know, they would try sometimes they would try to make a whole movie.
oh, those
You
are my
know,
favorite. Those
try to
are
have
my
plots.
favorite.
Yeah, and
Any porn that had a costuming credit at the end, I
Yes.
loved. I was just like,
Oh.
look at you.
porn
Special
was
effects. Okay. That's cute.
we honestly miss porn that had people in it that wasn't there to fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
That
those
used to be a thing.
just
Yeah,
a
'cause they used to be-
bystander.
like, I'm not here for the sex.
Well, it's just an actor.
Yes,
Is what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
two people were gonna fuck, but it would be like we're having a dinner scene and there'd be like 8 extras.
Yeah.
Two people with speaking lines that are just like the friends or whatever, and then later on you see 2 people fucking. I was like, they really took the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Someone
did.
wrote
They had
out
a
scripts.
contract.
Yeah. So who knows? I mean, maybe we'll start seeing like a real return to like theater. You know what I mean? 35 millimeter. Let's bring it back. Let's do 70 millimeter IMAX jams. Let's,
Yeah,
You know what?
where
fucked
you
the
can
game up?
only go to a theater to see that. You know?
What fucked the game up was the fast forward button, man. It fucked the whole game up, man. Because like, I don't even think I have the attention span now that if they made one of the old school movies today, where I would sit through like, okay, they got to set this up, because if they don't talk about how she getting divorced and moving to a new town, it's not
Well-
gonna make sense when she hit the orgy later. It's
Right.
now it'd be like, they talking.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, usually people renting or buying those are women or couples. straight couples where
Right.
the guy is like, I mean, get that one. You know what I mean? Like that'll
Yeah.
engage you for a while, and then what I'm here for comes later.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why they were my favorite, because I'm just like, well, how did we end up in this
Right.
situation?
And
And
when
then when the sex starts, I'm like, oh, right.
yeah. When
yeah.
and like whoever was the first person to replace the plot with the interview, fuck them. Like they fucked the
Okay.
game up. There was like,
Yeah.
no, what they want to hear is like, when did you start developing titties? I don't want to hear that.
don't
I
wanna
actually
know
don't
that.
give
That's
a fuck
not
about any of that.
not at all.
If
Yeah.
y'all don't fake a pizza delivery so we can,
A repairman. What is we doing here?
yeah, this
That's
ain't no
true.
fantasy. you
Yeah,
know?
we can blame, I don't know, Peter North. We can blame a few folks,
Yeah,
I think,
probably
for
him.
that. For
Somebody
that
got
kind of stuff.
somebody got lazy. I was like, I don't know, man. Just interview her or some shit.
Yeah,
bro. I
this
don't know.
is not exposition, sir. This is not what we
We
were
gotta have a
talking
zoom
about.
out shot on the car. Nah,
No,
man. Just
we
fucking.
actually don't.
Can you just get in the back of this van and we just
Mm-mm.
drive?
Yeah,
and talk?
I mean, that honestly, that get in the back of the van bang bus shit,
Yeah.
that was a real turning point.
That really was.
I definitely
It
was
really
working
was.
in the store when that happened. The things that you see through, like just through pornography, because technology wise,
Mhm.
porn is the driving force.
Yes.
Like,
to
what's a
what
way
things.
I can have this in my pocket at all times. So,
Mhm.
I remember working there when HD, DVD, and Blu-ray came out at the same time, and the
Mhm.
market would put out titles in regular format and in each of those formats, just to
Mhm.
see which one would take. What did people prefer?
Right.
And it was like a VHS versus beta situation, and
Yes.
Blu-ray came out on top. I literally watched that happen with regards to the porn.
Yep. I
Porno.
remember that. I had because I picked wrong. I pitched HD
Right.
DVD.
I
was not-
thought, well, I mean, it's high definition, but what
Right.
is Blu-ray? Well, that goes to
And
show
I had bought a Dreamcast and it had like a little HD DVD add-on thing. I was like, okay, so this what we doing. And then Blu-ray just kept taking off, and I felt like a person on looking at the stock market on Black Monday, like no, what the fuck
Yes.
am I doing? Pay for this shit. And then
I can't
Yep.
get my money back.
Blu-ray took off, man. It was,
It
and
really did.
the other thing about the porn store is that it was a shared space,
It was
which
A third space, a sense of
Right.
community.
a third.
we're
space.
losing our third
We're
spaces.
losing our third spaces. Hey, man,
And-
I worked the
Yeah.
night of 9/11.
Wow.
So, like,
what was it like when people came in to still get their porn on 9/11?
it
Was it
was
somber?
well, we had it kinda. We had a television naturally, but we had it turned
Uh-huh.
on to the news, which was a
Mm.
rarity.
Right.
And so, we're just like watching the news for anything, and customers would come in and they would gravitate to the television and then start
Mm.
talking about what they thought was happening. And I remember standing there going, "Oh, some of y'all are smart." Okay.
Mhm.
Like, because
Mhm.
it's the most I saw many of them speak.
Right.
Right,
They
And-
probably come in and purchase and leave. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're doing that. And then on the other end, would be guys who would come in and see the TV, and there'd be like, yeah, man, that's fucked up. Y'all got that
Mhm.
new Freaks, Hoes, and Flows. So we
Yeah.
were busy. So we were busy.
Right. Yeah. Well,
But-
now I really need to escape now.
Yes.
Mhm. Yes, exactly. Boy, do I need this more than ever. But it also
Yeah.
felt a little bit like a weird general store vibe around the television, as people kind of came in and they were like, well, I do this for a living and blah blah blah, and it was like, we did not know you did that for a living.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, yeah, it was kind of fascinating, but it
Y'all were
was
kind of being patriots, I mean,
A little
that was
bit.
the American way of life.
Everything else has shut down. Where
It
else
was-
was they gonna go?
It was continuing to carry on the American way of life. That's a big
Mhm.
staple in our country.
that's
And
true.
now we're on doing your duty, and those towers may have fell, but their towers were still standing.
Still standing.
They I remember back when I was in college, I remember going to the porn store and I saw the vice principal of my HBCU in there.
Okay.
The vice something of admissions or something, and it was a white dude. And he worked at a HBCU, and he was in the same section that I be going in. I was like, well, that mystery solved.
Oh, well, that's the busiest section. That was always the busiest section. Like
he was always over my, like,
it was
he was over my, like, black cheerleaders or something, or booty talk. I was like, okay,
yeah. That's the thing, because of course there's pay discrepancy. Right. So if you were a white female performer who worked with a black male performer who was not sanctioned by the quote mainstream part of porn, then you got paid more for working as a white female performer with a black male performer. But if you were a black female performer, you did not. There was no hazard pay for you.
Right.
Like, I think it was just assumed you were going to do that anyway. Like, there was that kind of thing, and only certain black male performers had the okay to work with the precious white female like it was insane, like that. I'm like, wow, oh cool, so we still great.
Well, meanwhile, I just thought it was
watching all of those like movies fly out of that store. Okay.
I just thought it was so interesting that because he was a white dude, and then the chicks were like, it was like black cheerleader, the black street hookers, freaks, hoes, and flows, shit like that. And I was like, I mean, I guess if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. You just up the street, just hanging out with all the 18 to 22-year-old black women in the city.
Oh man, no, he definitely, that fella, he found his niche.
Yeah. All this time, I thought it was he was an ally, it was a calling, and maybe it was, but
it may have been. I mean, something was a calling. Something was definitely a calling.
A booty call. Booty calling is what they were calling.
Booty call. There were like 50 of them. When the booty calls for you, will you answer?
Right. Yeah.
That's a great question.
Ask yourself that. Honestly, ask yourself that. I'm gonna write that down. Ask yourself that.
Come on, who will answer? It's also wild too, because I don't think I ever had a conversation in a porn store on purpose. Like every but I'm an introvert by nature, but every conversation was started with me. Like it was, oh man, what you think about what do you think about the Panthers? I'm like, what? What are we doing?
Unless he was in there with me, that would be kind of different.
This is a transaction. Like why are we talking to each other at all, man? I parked backwards for a reason. We don't.
Roger got to tell me the rules. My introverted ass. He was like, no.
Yeah, it's not.
You cannot, Karen. You cannot go in there and be your bubbly self. Nobody's trying to hear. You are.
None of that bullshit. And
she's like, I would like to go on a trip. I'm like, no.
You are fucking up the vibe. We need it because it's like a library. Like, like the strip club is church.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, the strip club is church, and then the porn store is like a library. So people are in there, they're perusing. It's very tough. You're making decisions that will affect the rest of your night, your week,
right?
Your month, your life. So
that's actually how I learned so much about pornography. Is when I was renting porn, it became crucial to know shit. Like, because you can ruin you like, oh, this look cool, and then you get home and it's a DJ Yella tape, and you like, this motherfucker right here. I hate him. I hate him.
Nigga with the red hat and the socks.
It's just like, why is this?
Yeah, it's like, why is this nigga in my porn? I don't care about your red hat and socks.
Like, people always. Hold on, was DJ Yella the one with red hat and socks? There were a couple of real goofy.
No, DJ Yella was the guy who filmed it. He didn't
right. Okay.
But he loved to film like right behind the dude's balls, and then he also liked to zoom in on the dude's faces for long periods of time. It was and I was like, who the fuck is this for, DJ Yella? Who
for
did
DJ
you not
Yella.
screen this? Did you not run this by a test audience? Has the feedback not gotten back to you by volume 75 that this is not what the people want? Because there's no reason there should be as many, and there is a reason that your shit is rented at a lower cost than everybody else's. Because don't nobody want to watch this shit, man.
Right, and people be like, well, "Why do you know?" It's like, "Cause of my."
That's how I learned.
Yeah.
That's literally how I learned. Was just being like, it wasn't. I didn't learn through what I loved. I learned through what I hated.
Yeah. You know what? And people don't talk about that enough when it comes to just hating in general. When you hate something, you know how to move so that you can avoid that.
Exactly.
That's why you talk about what you hate, because it learns you a lesson. It taught you something.
Nobody learned Wesley Pipes' name in a good way.
No.
Why do I know Byron Long's name? He was
that's another
horrible.
Right. He was terrible.
You know, like, first of all, this is too much, and you in too many scenes. What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
What's the hiring policies out there? How do I leave? We needed we needed a letterbox for porn back then. That's what that would have helped the game.
Yes, no, there were maybe a magazine or two that gave reviews and things like that, which were kind of great.
We needed a fan one. We needed one that we could participate in the way people do, where you go see a movie and there's like a fan score on Rotten Tomatoes and then like a critic score. We had the critic score back then, but I actually needed a fan score where we could get together and be like, I don't give a fuck what the critics say, bro.
That's very funny.
This is not good.
One of our buyers, who started out as like stocking, but then became one of our buyers, he watched it all. So people would recognize him because he was a really tall guy, and they would go, "Hey man, what's this? How's this one?" And my man would break down in a very like non-biased way, just very informational, like, here's what's happened. It's got this guy in it, he does this and this and blah blah blah. And he became such a resource. Just like,
for people, right?
Yeah. And I mean, like, it was odd to sometimes have an opinion on it, because to me, I'm like, it's so personal. Also, sometimes dudes would ask, and I'm like, I don't think you are asking for the right reasons, which ones I enjoyed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
and what time you get off?
That kind of, so it's like, what are you looking for? And I can move you down the aisle that probably has that. And this, yada, yada, yada. But me personally, honey, I want to see Muppets fucking more than I want to see people fucking. So,
right.
Someone in the chat. And that's probably a genre.
Someone in the chat brought up the black guy on TikTok that breaks down porn stars like sports. The guy with the infamous robe that he always has on, he always looks like he just finished jacking off, which is why I can't get into his content. He looked too fresh. He's got, his skin is dewy and glistening.
Straight off the presses, everybody. I just hit stop on this one.
Right. I just did a deep dive on Cherokee the ass, man. And let me tell you, while she was the top 5, I'm like, hey man, just relax.
It's all right. It was this dude online. I don't remember what site it was, but he actually left reviews, and Roger would read them, which was fucking hilarious.
It was in college I found this. First of all, shout out to Black Girl Online. That was a message board. They used to have all the that was back before social media. That's where the brothers went. The first of all, so much was happening on Black Sports. On Black Girl Online. It wasn't just porn. It was a community.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for how much of a community these motherfuckers had. I was just like, so what's the woman's name in this scene? And they was like, first of all, the Falcons are playing the Vikings this weekend, and the spread is. I'm like, okay, this is not about porn anymore. But they had a dude, I want to say his name was like Woodburn or something, and he would do porn reviews. And the reviews were so detailed, it was scary. He would be like, this many minutes, this is what happened in this scene at this minute mark. And then he would do like a personal
review,
a personal rating of each scene and the movie. And the rating was 0 to 5 cum rags. he
Okay.
was dead. And
Wow.
so me and my roommate John would just go online and read the reviews and just like till we were crying laughing. And like just every once in a while we just be like, hey, look at this one, and he would be like, oh, she did this scene but she didn't look like she was too into it, but da-da-da-da. And I was just like, what? Anyway, faux nut rags. I was like, what? Who is this genius?
They came up with this idea.
Why isn't he more famous? But
I know. Man, we've lost a lot of soldiers along the way, I
Didn't
think.
we?
Yes.
We really
I
did.
think so.
Took a whole
Man.
trip down memory lane. So first of all, how's everything with the war report, life, all that stuff?
Yeah, everything's fine. We had to take an unexpected break. Life happens, but we'll be back in like a week or two. But yeah, everything is all right.
And then Shallaywa World, are you traveling, doing stand up? Are you in New York right now? Like, where are you doing?
In New York. I'm teaching more than I'm doing. I've been teaching stand-up classes for a few years now, and so I do that, and through the place where I teach, which is called Brooklyn Comedy Collective, they have like a lot of improv classes and sketch classes, stand-up, clown, which, by the way, apparently in comedy right now, clowning is the shit.
No.
Yeah, but not what you're thinking. Not like white face, red cheeks, red nose. Not like that, but like alternative clowning, but just still moving your body around and doing things to try and get a reaction out of the audience in a way that's not just
comedy?
Using
Almost like physical comedy.
Yeah, kind of like physical comedy. But it is like there are so many clowning classes that kind of has exploded, and what will probably only increase the number of that or interest in that is one of the young men in the gay hockey show.
Oh yeah, they love that.
Had a history of doing clowning out in LA. And so that is probably going to help.
But, okay, are people showing up knowing they're going to see clowning, or are they showing up to see stand-up comedy? And
they're coming to see clowning. I hosted a show over the holidays that was I was the stand-up element, so I'm hosting and I tell some jokes, and then I brought out like an improv group and a couple of clowning groups, and then like a sketch comedy group, right? It was all of it in one. But yeah, some people will mix it up, but usually, if you're there for clowning, you are there for clowning. Like a friend, Courtney Farrington, right?
Oh,
he came to do one of the shows that I host. I'm hosting a weekly show now with the other instructors at Brooklyn Comedy Collective, the other stand-up instructors. We now have a weekly stand-up show on Sunday nights, and he came to do a set, and on the other floor of the venue was a clowning show, and he came down to us and he's like, what the hell is that? And I said, oh yeah, clowning. He's like, it is packed and it is weird. And I'm like, yeah, it's extremely popular right now. So
are there any black people in the clowning space yet?
You know what? That's a very good question. I have seen one or two in classes.
Okay.
I feel like, and they are a particular type. They are freer from the shackles that we keep insisting on putting on ourselves when it comes to what is acceptable in comedy and what we are allowed to do and that kind of thing, which is to say they're young people. But yeah, I'm sure there are maybe the numbers will increase, but again, that's gonna have to be like a freedom.
Not to be conspiratorial, but I always feel like with art, white people always like run to a place where we ain't yet.
Yeah.
And where we're just like, fuck, when did this shit become a thing? And then it's like black people start coming through and it's like, actually, we're doing clowning now.
Right. Or someone will come through, a black person will come through and really own it in a
Yes.
way where they're like, huh, well, I'm back to sketch. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah. It's like
Sure.
white flight, but artistically. Like, it's
Yeah,
like,
like
well, now we're doing alternative comedy. Okay.
That's what
yes,
I call it.
exactly.
We do
So-
comedy. We do alternative
And I
comedy.
still have a question, Shalewa. I
Yes.
don't understand clowning. Do we tell jokes? Are we up there clowning? Like, I don't understand the concept.
Okay. It's a little performance art-ish, if that helps. So, you set up, I guess, and this is with me not even taking a class. Anyone can correct me. There's a scenario. You come up with a scenario, and then you go about it like laying that out for the audience in a very physical, maybe goofy manner,
Right.
Mm.
right? And you use whatever tools you have. Are you doing mime? Great. Are you someone that only making noises and not using words? Because you can speak to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not only silent. It's not
Like
Ringling
whose
Brothers
line is it
shit.
anyway.
So it's not like a mime.
It's not like a mime, although you could if you wanted to.
Huh.
But it's more of just like using your body in maybe unconventional ways to set this narrative off. And there's planning in it. It seems like it's free because you're using your body in ways it's like, why would you put a somersault there? But it's usually some sort of planning, but you still have to work. You got to be comfortable with these people that you're doing this work with, because it's very physical, which means you've got to trust each other in the way that a really good improv group can. Good improv is amazing. Bad improv is everywhere and not so good. So, but the key is like that trust. So if you see good clowning, you're having a reaction, but it's not necessarily going to be like, ha 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 ha. It's more of like, oh, that was interesting. So if you think of it in like a performance art way, I think it leans more towards that than like, let's entertain the kids until we can get the lion out of the cage.
On Wikipedia, they have a modern clowning page.
There we go. Yeah.
They said contemporary clowning is a school of physical comedy that emphasizes interactivity with the audience and surroundings, use of props, and a level of absurdity. While it can overlap with classic whiteface school of clowning, the term also refers to a form of experimental comedy and that is considered distinct.
Oh, so regular clown is called whiteface?
Yeah, that's whiteface clowning.
That's whiteface.
A clowning is highly visual with an extensive use of costumes, makeup, and props that are largely absent from other popular styles of live comedy performance of improv and stand-up. While many modern clown performers do wear makeup and costumes as part of their act, they do not generally don the red-nosed clown persona.
Right. So yeah, it's a more experimental kind of. So that's been popping off in a lot in places. Yeah, I mean, you go. It's I don't.
When I was coming up, clowning was like you be at the bus stop with some jeepers.
Yeah,
on,
no.
and
That's like they put that,
or niggas roast you.
Yeah,
they called that roasting.
Mm-hmm.
That was when you're clowning someone, or depending on where you grew up, or you're like droning them or whatever, doing a dozen that shit. No. That then became co-opted and called roasting.
Okay. Yeah, because clowning was a thing that happened to you.
Yes.
Yeah. You were
It was not a thing you did. It was
no. So yeah, no. It's a different situation.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them.
Take it back, guys.
Whatever. Great, fantastic.
Take my trauma and turn it into something positive. You know what I mean?
I'm not doing anything with it. Yo.
Yeah. What was I doing with it other than being defensive? Nothing. Are you working on any more like stand-up albums? Because I know you have Stay Eating Cookies, so you just out here.
It is. I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with everyone. I am having a hard time, like, coming up with stuff. There's stuff that I want to talk about, and and I see people getting there already, but
Mm,
I'm trying to not be discouraged because I'm like, well, that's their take on this topic. This is a very broad topic.
right.
That we are all, at least anyone who's dealt with a menstrual cycle will have to deal with menopause in some way.
Right.
So, and I am trying to figure out how I feel about that. Coming up with jokes about that. Jokes about just like celebrity culture in general, and I'm in particular. It's I don't know. It's I think a lot of internal work and trying to figure out how to get how I feel out in a way that is funny, but I am struggling with it. And then just the aging process in general. Like, I broke my ankle 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't be life-changing, but I'd never broken a bone, and I'm an
Right.
old lady, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, this begins the great shattering." When if you stub your toe, that could go all the way up like a cartoon character, and you can literally
What?
turn it and just my bones are shot.
Oh,
And
no.
that's not
That's why they
uh,
tell people to take calcium.
yeah, well, yes,
Mhm.
which I have, but like that's also just menopause happens, and
Yes.
now you're not getting all the stuff that kind of kept you upright.
Yes,
You're
it
not
kept you
so
pushing
so now you're shrinking, everything's breaking. You know what I mean? Your hips
Yeah.
don't feel like working. All of that, and you can't. I mean, there's no amount of milk that's going to help you with that shit. That's just
Yeah.
you are lucky enough to continue to live. Congratulations. Here's
And
a broken ankle.
the great shattering sounds like the third act of a Lord of the Rings movie or some shit.
Right.
Like, you can't
Yes.
just spring that on me like, oh, so it has begun. What the fuck do you
Really,
mean?
yeah.
Talking
And
about.
no one is, people are starting to talk about it, but I'm like trying to figure out how I even want to approach that. And it's um I've had some ideas, but they're just not like it's been something of a struggle. And so now it's just like, okay, how do I even continue? And I'm not even thinking about the whole like what comedy has become now of, algorithmic based. Are you insulting enough people in your comedy? Are you doing that? Because that's kind of how you do it.
Yeah.
The numbers,
And
yeah.
just all of the things. Are you posting enough? Are you? Is it actually front face? Oh, but you can't say that, so you might want to change
Right.
that in your. It's just so many things, and I'm like, hey, bitch, I just want to say what I want to say, and so
Right.
I'm going to stay in that pocket, and maybe things will
Right.
come back around. But there's that, and
I do find myself coming to the podcast with my funny thoughts sometimes just because I don't feel like dealing with other people's thoughts on my thoughts.
No, and what I've realized, a lot of people on the internet don't have a sense of humor. Like, you're not funny, you don't have a sense of humor, you don't understand the concept of comedy. Why am I talking to your non-funny ass?
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
in general, a lot of people don't necessarily have a sense of humor.
Right.
You can fix that hopefully in person, but online I mean, we've seen it. We've been online enough to see how
Right.
all of that has changed so
Mhm.
that now it seems the humorless people are on top.
Yeah.
Yes, which
And
is not fun.
and if you are so precious and you don't feel like anyone can make fun of you, that you can't get this, but you
Right.
also have enough money to own the things,
Mm.
the formats in which you've been getting it. So now you change it. So now everyone's like, who's willing to dish it out and take it. They're like, hey man, this ain't fun. So they're
Right.
gone. So now you're just left with people who aren't who aren't like in the mood for the joke because they're seeing everything so seriously.
Right.
I'm still on Twitter. I don't care that it is
Yeah, me too.
literally a
Me too,
house
yeah.
on fire. I
Same.
fucking love it.
I
Yeah.
be out there till they push it off the sea.
Listen, I tried the other places. I just
Look,
want y'all to know.
Threads.
too.
whatever it is that y'all are finding there, I'm happy for y'all.
you. I'm
But
happy.
I just want y'all to know it ain't for me.
It
It ain't for me.
I've tried it.
And like every time I have something that blows up on Threads or Blue Sky or whatever,
Mhm.
it don't take long before it's just kind of ruined. And I don't mean like people are
Mhm.
attacking me or anything, but it's just like there's like if you have a certain type of comedic brain, I
Yes.
think you realize everything is funny, and at the same time, nothing is actually funny. Like
Right.
you drill down deep enough into something, you'll find what's hilarious about it, and if you drill down deep enough, you will find why this shit is not funny at all,
Mhm.
no matter how light or heavy the topic. Right?
Mhm.
Right.
It just feels like these motherfuckers always drill down to the not funny, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
and
God
they don't
damn,
get
every
to
day.
the ridiculous part of it. I posted something on Threads about, remember when they released some half-hearted trailer on what I guess the Michael Jackson biopic would be, and
Yeah.
they said that they had one of his nephews that was going to play him, right?
Yeah.
So I said something on Threads like, really the only problem I have with the young man who's going to play MJ is that he looks too much like Jackie. That right?
That's
I'm like,
hilarious.
yeah, I mean, there's a difference. That when I
Right.
look at him, I'm thinking Jackie. I'm not going to think Michael. We don't have a
Right.
nephew around that looks a little closer to Mike. That's the joke. When I tell you, someone came at me on Threads as if we had been arguing about this for years.
'Cause that's what they do.
Listen.
You get
See,
caught up
this
in
is
the
the problem with why people can't.
Right.
They're already a family member. I'm like, baby,
Yes.
baby.
Yes, that is it. 100%, man. It's scary to me
Like,
that
and I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm out. What
Yes.
you keep yelling at the wall. I'm gonna take this back to Twitter where I know no one is paying attention, and I kind of prefer it now because
And
you guys are.
honestly, like,
I kind of prefer it that way.
listen, this I know it's a bit controversial. It's a little counterintuitive, everybody, but
Right.
I prefer the Nazis on Twitter in my replies because I can just block them. I'm just like, oh, you
Yes.
just racist. I would never interact with a racist in my regular life. How am I gonna go back and forth with your racist ass on Twitter? The people on the Blue Sky and Threads, they all think they're good people. They all think
Yeah,
they're the
they
good
do.
guys.
And they do.
And they all do want earnest engagement, and I refuse. I was making a quip.
Yes.
I put up. There was a video of this dude doing sleight of hand magic, and this motherfucker. First of all, it was a room full of white people that paid for this guy to do magic for this dude's birthday,
Okay.
and the magician is black. But not that his race matters that much. The race of the people watching matters. But this motherfucker pulled out 2 birds.
Oh, I seen that one.
Okay.
That shit was
And
funny. He started
and
with a balloon.
Yeah, and my caption was simply, if I was here when the second bird popped out, I would have run out of this motherfucking room and down the block. Just because that's like,
We love magic tricks.
listen, I don't know how, but when they panned in the room, everyone, it was like a bunch of white people, and they were all just like, yeah. I was like, how is no one losing their motherfucking mind? This nigga pulled out 2 birds out of 1 bird. He had 1 bird.
First, he had a balloon.
But here's the thing. I have multiple responses on Twitter that are just people going, yeah, the bird was in his pocket at the 2-minute mark. I was like, oh, get some fucking little bird.
No, we're not. Yeah, this isn't. We're
not
not
here
asking
any of that.
how.
All I know was it was magical.
Do you think I'm stupid? Do you think I think the motherfucking he's God and he really paid a bird? No, I think the skill is so, it's like seeing a dope dunk. It's like, I know
Right.
how a dunk works, but when you dunk on 5 niggas, I want to run around and scream.
Yes.
Like, I can't believe I saw that. It's
If
crazy.
you've never wanted to if you've read a tweet and you've never wanted to throw your phone down and walk out of the room because the tweet is so great and horrible at the same time,
Yes.
I kind of don't know what to do with you.
Right.
Mhm.
You've
So
never
it
had to
was
walk away from a tweet? I don't know what to do. Like if you like crack your fingers like, let me go ahead and tell you how you're wrong. Nah, bruh. I need you to be like,
Right.
you so goddamn stupid, and throw your phone down on your bed and walk away for a minute and then come back.
on.
Like if you're not that, you're kind of not my people.
So I
And-
just find myself
Mhm.
muting my own viral tweets now. It's
Yes.
yeah.
like they just blow up to a certain point. It's like, you got 1.4 million views. I'm like, that's cool. but it's like 7 people saying like, well, actually, this guy is a longtime broadcaster, and you said he shouldn't work in TV. I'm like, I was a joke. I'm out. You guys got it.
Right.
But anyway, I prefer that. Even with me saying that, I still prefer that shit to all the good people on Threads and Blue Sky. You guys are too good. It's too good. And it's immediate rage bait. Like if I log on, it's always like one of my friends replying to someone who's just like a person you should never have addressed in the first place. Like,
Right.
it's like like the first tweet is or Threads. I don't know what they call them. The first thing in the Threads is like someone being like, you know, I just think black people should all go back to Africa because they're inferior and stupid. And then it's someone I respect replying like, well, that is wrong and racist. I'm like, why are you talking?
Why are you answering? Yeah, why are you answering? Yeah, I'm good for just being like, oh, I'm out. And they don't seem that they keep wanting to pull you in on
I will back out. I will Homer Simpson out of that motherfucker so fast.
I very quickly too.
I think there's a space on Threads for me to just kind of throw shit out there and then just keep it moving. I don't know what triggered this woman about my MJ Jackie post, but but I'm like, hey man, I'm out for a second. I'll come back, try again.
Serious.
You guys are very sensitive.
Y'all are very serious.
Really not that serious.
And y'all got it over there. Like, there you got it.
And the technology is already too good anyway. Like all the shit. I went on YouTube the other day, and in the YouTube Shorts, they had a video that was telling you how to, if you have hips that the muscle is a little bit weaker in the hip area, how to like use these exercises to get your hips right. I needed that. but how did they know I needed that? I've never Googled that.
No,
I've never when I go to the gym, it's
not
like
I'm measuring how you hold the phone.
I'm like left. I wonder if it. I really do wonder if it's like your Apple Watch and your phone in your pocket, and when we go on our walks, and they're like, "Yeah, this motherfucker walking this slow. That's because his hips must be weak or something."
Oh, you know
they are honestly they are doing the math of your age.
Okay,
they're doing the math of your age on that one because I started getting like some wild when I was approaching what would be the menopausal age, I started getting some wild like hey, here's a cream to help you. I went,
your chin
hair? The nerve. How dare
I'm about to say if it's for your chin hair, I must be in that age because goddamn. Everything I turned on, I was like, bitch, you got chin hair? You got chin hair? Did you say you got chin hair? Bitch, you got chin hair. Here's a cream. Here's an oil. Here's something for your motherfucking chin hair. You got chin hair? We know you got chin hair. You be like, goddamn, how you know I got chin hair?
Because it tickles the bottom of the phone. It tickles the bottom of the phone when you hold it up.
Something. Because everybody be like, you want some laser? Like peach fuzz.
It is, but it is crazy because like I wanted to be like, man, fuck y'all really tracking all my. But then I was kind of like, well, hold on, what do you do with the ball? You put it here.
Absolutely.
That'll give you 50% more open hips. Okay, well, shit. I'm gonna go ahead and click. I don't know how. Now, look, I truly don't know how the algorithm knows that because when I am clicking on stuff, I'm not clicking on age-related shit normally. I'm clicking on like, oh, look, this lady is doing an outfit try-on where she makes it past the clap test.
It's already. Oh, interesting.
It's just like maybe it knows everybody is. They like listen. If you watching Winter do the clap test on new leggings,
you are of a certain age.
You probably also have tight hips. Okay, we just know. Don't ask how we know, but
also at some point, your age was determined, and there is a dedicated monkey in the internet just keeping up with the ages in your house. Okay, this one is this age, and this one is that age. Hey, it's time for the hips. Roll out.
Yeah. What am I gonna say? They got me. Like,
absolutely.
Hit the prostate button, guys.
I didn't just watch it. And I watched it like 3 times. Like I went back. Like no. But so what did you do with the wall though? Okay, so you gotta lean up on the wall. I see.
Absolutely. They know. That whatever monkey is in charge of you, they're on top of it. So it's something you entered decades ago.
Yeah, they got me.
That's why when people are just like, "Oh no, my data, bitch."
Right. The difference is I just don't pretend to be better than it. Like
Right.
everybody's always acting like they're so much better than it. I turn the cookies on, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
I just turn them on. Like, what the fuck am I fighting? They're gonna advertise to me either way.
Right.
So if they're gonna advertise to me, then give me some shit I might use. Okay. I remember one time it sent me it was t-shirts, because I always buy these like different t-shirts with funny stuff on them. But it was a t-shirt of Velma from Scooby-Doo, look like sexy Velma. And I was like, but how did they know I was into it? I wouldn't wear that shirt. I wouldn't wear that shirt for the record. I don't want y'all to know I'm into it. That's not, I'm not advertising to the world like y'all seen, hey, Velma better than
She thick, y'all.
hey, y'all sleeping on Velma.
Better
Like
than Daphne.
yeah, like they don't, the Velma hive doesn't need my support, but still it is weird that they absolutely knew. Like I definitely scrolled them shirts like that's a good picture though, but okay. So I'm keeping it on, man. I'm getting Karen got some hokas because we go walking and they sent the little, hey, y'all like walking, the hokas is on sale. You know what? Fuck it, bro. Keep the algorithm going. Let's go.
Yeah, we got some hokas, and I just got my hokas, and I like my hokas so far. I just wore them today for the first time.
Well, we haven't really been walking in them. That's when I've
been activating them. Okay.
Yeah, when the weather changes. When the weather changes, they're gonna come at you with the springtime hokas. Look,
they know what
Saucony has my number. Saucony, they're like, this bitch has bought like over 20 pairs of sneakers from us. Go on, throw her a pink pair. Go on, see what you feel about this orange one. And I'm like, you're right. I do like orange. Like they got me for life. For life.
Motherfucking Slick Deals and Woot, they got your boy. I like sometimes I delete the email without looking. I'm like, I can't, because I know if I open it, y'all are reading my mind. Y'all know, y'all like, yeah, sure. You probably don't have any wooden spoons in your kitchen. I'm like, how did you fucking know though? I am out of wooden spoons. I guess I gotta go get 10 for 20. Anyway. Let's talk about some just regular ass news, guys. Okay,
sure.
Or actually, let's do some white people news, because Shalewa knows white people better than we do.
I do know white people. Oh man, I don't know if I'm,
because you be educating.
You know enough though. You know more than us, and I find like when Gastor will bring up something and be like, I don't know this, and you'll be like, oh, St. Vincent or whatever. I don't know. Like you'll just pull out like oh no, that's because she did blank. So
you're right. Yeah. I mean that was my upbringing. My parents were not happy with it, but yes, they shouldn't have moved us to Stone Mountain.
We all rebel in our own ways. I know your parents are extremely Afrocentric and stuff.
Yeah.
And so you had to rebel.
They absolutely brought this on themselves. You don't name a child 2 African names and then move her to a Confederate land in Georgia and then think that she's just going to stay militant.
Right.
No.
What was you supposed to do at 15? You had to act out.
I'm not going to fight with the people, but I also can't have you think you got my number, Mom. Right. So absolutely. I like the road. Now what?
Yes. I have to go learn all the members of the Clash, and it's your fault.
Yep, that's on you. That's on you.
All right, I'm gonna play the intro song. It's really short.
Okay.
People do excited to the barbecue. We might be problematic or a little bit. The sun's really hard on our fragile pieces.
White people do.
Well, before we get started, just another shout out to your fan base that sends you these songs.
Oh, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, if y'all put out the call, people will send it in.
That's the homie Rick from goes by Rocktopus. Came over by way of Keith and the girl.
Yep.
I love white people news, and we'll just be like, man, we're gonna do this segment, and then people hear it enough and they be like, I got something for that. So shout out to Rocktopus.
That's so great. Okay. All right.
White people news. Here we go. First of all, this one I feel like is a layup. I think even Karen knows this.
Okay. You sure?
Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, I know who that is. That's an actress.
and singer. But I like how you didn't even
mean,
acknowledge that.
I thought dancer. I wouldn't go dancer. So
Because I just,
Shade.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
Wow, J Lo. You know she's doing a residency in Vegas, right? And not as an actress. Also, like
That's the first
actress.
thing that came to my brain. She performs.
I'm not even sure actress counts.
she's a celebrity. It counts. Yeah.
Yes.
Look, she's in literally my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. So I can't, but it ain't enough
Which
anymore.
one is it? Is it enough? Which one is it?
Oh, it's Out of Sight with George
Oh,
Clooney.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, directed
like
by
a-
Steven Soderbergh. I love a Soderbergh film.
Oh, listen, I'm in the Soderbergh hive. Okay.
Really? Yeah.
I
Look,
didn't know. But I just kept watching movies. And I was like, nah, man, Black Bag is great. What the fuck y'all talking
yeah,
about?
like, yeah, it's really, I don't know why everyone was quiet. I was like, this is it's got everything you want from a Soderbergh film. It's every shot is amber. Everything's shot at like sunset. The soundtrack is always going to be like late 90s David Holmes electronica. Like everyone's beautiful. Like, come on. It's always going to be great.
And he always be doing like weird shit. Like I remember he filmed a whole movie on an iPhone once.
Yeah, yeah. And now everyone's doing that. Look, he
Yeah.
directed the first Magic Mike.
Right. Yeah.
Come on. My man's got range. He did
A
Traffic
versatile.
and Magic Mike. Come on.
Yes. That man is versatile, man. I'm a big fan.
Versatile. Yeah, so
So Jennifer Lopez responds to outfit criticisms during opening night of Las Vegas residency. So I guess some people have been criticizing her outfit choices. Maybe they were saying they were too revealing or something. Here's a picture of her in a very revealing.
Oh, she wears. What are we doing here?
And so at one moment on the stage,
That's pretty on her.
she reflected on criticism she received, often aimed at her choice of clothing, which she wore while clad in dazzling, glittery green bodysuit with a fringed bottom.
sure.
I do laugh at some of the things sometimes because they do say funny things too. The Anaconda star told the crowd, right? Come on, man. She was in Hustlers.
She was in Selena. She was Selena, and they still went with Anaconda. Okay.
Anaconda. This is shade, EW.com. According to the footage of the show shared on social media, why is she always dressed that way? Why doesn't she dress her age? Why is she always naked? And I say, if you had this body, you'd be naked too. And then the crowd went crazy.
Yeah, goddamn, I would. Child, if I get a half a pack, you gonna see everything.
Yeah.
So, child, you give me an 8-pack, I'm gonna be fucking unstoppable. Get out of here.
I do like that in this made up thing that people are so upset. She gets to be defiantly naked, you know?
Right.
It's like, guys, I was gonna be naked anyway, but now it's fuck y'all naked. It's like, okay, all right.
I think it's because for a long time people did want her to be a bit more naked, and that everyone was really chomping at the bit to see the ass. Remember when she was the ass?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Right? And so everyone kind of wanted to see it. And she's like, that's my moneymaker. I'm not going to show you all of it. I'll give you a quarter of a cheek. And she was doing that for a long time. And then we all moved on. and now asses are, Lord, they got so big, they're coming back down again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now she's like, oh, but wait, hey, my ass though. And people are like, yeah, sweetie, but it wasn't really.
She was a living color dancer.
Yes.
Right. And I remember her from those days, and I do remember when she first started blowing up, and it was so many people were like, her butt is so big, and they meant it in the white way. You know what I mean?
Yes, they did.
Which is always so. I'll never understand white people's butt stuff because they like. I still remember like Al Bundy complaining about his wife, obviously beautiful woman, but being like, Peg, your ass is so big, it's terrible. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, she's thick.
What world do he come from where that's bad? Like, so I didn't understand that. But I thought what really hurt her was that when she wanted to be like a Hollywood star, she kind of lost her butt for a while.
She did.
Because it was like we not gonna give you these roles if you got all that ass. How can we
Yeah,
ever
that's
take
all
you
anyone
seriously?
talked about. Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Mhm.
felt like, man, we lost a battle there, but it is cool seeing her like when she popped up in Hustlers and was like, "It's back, y'all. I'm back
Yeah.
on the squats. Don't even worry about it, y'all. I'm eating a few carbs. I'm cool."
You know what? With regard to her costuming, perhaps the complaint really is, because this would be my complaint, that she's not in that green Versace dress the whole time. When I
dress.
tell you she has used
Mhm.
every part of the dress like a buffalo. I love seeing her in that green frock. If she's wearing it as an apron,
Yeah.
if that bitch has it as a headband, I don't care.
Right.
I love her in that. I love
Yeah.
her in that. And she's
It's
it's
like when
always
Marge.
reworked. It's exactly like when Marge had
Yeah.
found that Chanel suit. That's
Yes.
exactly like it. I
She
love it
remixed the
so
shit
much.
out of that thing. Yes.
She was out there
Oh.
playing tennis with that bitch on. Like,
Yes.
that's exactly what it's like, and I love seeing it, and I think it's tough to hit your icon status so early and then to continue on, and it's like, great, but wear that green dress, though. So, like,
Right.
of course she's
Yeah.
gonna be, and also it's Vegas. I don't know, maybe just it's the people who don't know how to laugh at a tweet, then
Right.
decide to go out for the night, and then they're angry that you can see, like, nudity on Jennifer Lopez. Which also, let's
Right.
keep it 1,000. The way that see-through fabric is now, that bitch is covered from neck to toe
Right.
with like
Right.
sheer stuff. Because like the way that Beyonce for a while looked naked, like when you look close,
Right.
you're like, wait a minute, it's all
It's a
the
material.
technology
Yeah.
is amazing. So no, we ain't never seen Beyonce's like
Right.
actual waist or like it's all covered. Trust and believe that J-Lo is covered and comfortable, and that's why she's able to come out there with like tiny parts of a chandelier.
Yeah. Also, like, it's probably like 3 people. You know?
Honestly, yeah, it probably
Like,
someone heard something.
3
that said
people
something.
none of us respect and don't hang out with. But I just like it because it's like a fake controversy that she gets to still. Now she's defiantly naked, and it's just
Right.
like,
Yeah,
I was
we
here
love-
for any of the nudity, but sure, like now, you know, like
Yeah, if
okay,
that's how you want to justify it, great.
yeah, it means
Right.
something to you. Got it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get to performing these songs. Mel Gibson
Mm.
and Rosalind Ross,
I don't know who number 2 is.
they separate after 9 years. We will continue to be the best parents to our son, they say together.
So this is where you draw the line, and not at the pack of niggas. Okay.
He's 69, she's 35.
35.
35.
Yeah, actually, that's not. Yeah, that's about right. Good for
He's
her.
a director,
Good for
actor.
her.
He's a director and actor. She's a screenwriter.
Oh,
Okay.
that's why. That makes sense.
Here's my thing is she's like, we will continue to be the best parents to our sons. Like, it's impossible. One of y'all's got to be a terrible parent, and we know it's Mel.
Yeah.
So
right.
at best, you will continue to be the best parent to your son, even though I'm questioning your judgment for being with Mel. So let's just be honest.
Mhm. Yeah, good for her. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like she's getting out with, oh, what a terrible mistake, but she's getting ready to hopefully like really be free, you know, in
Yeah,
a time
she's
where
still young. That's
Yeah,
a lot of times
she's
why they
still
do that, because they're like,
relatively-
hopefully you'll die soon.
Yeah. And I mean,
Yeah.
yes, that she was able, I mean, it's sad that she probably spent a chunk of her 20s and early 30s lying under him while he flailed on top of her.
Right.
But you know what? She gets to get some of that Mel
Mhm.
Gibson money on the way out.
Right.
A lot of us were doing that for free.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, honestly,
For it, and I had people flapping all over me. I'm in a basement apartment, so
Right.
I don't know what's really going on.
Who is me to judge?
yeah, it's investment fucking. You know, like I don't blame it
is.
at all. Like cash that lottery ticket in. You got Mel
Hey.
Gibson.
More people would if they could.
More
Trust.
people have gotten
shout out
less.
to
And I
these
think
women
as
who
a
were having the kids of Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, who they themselves were like, "Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure I'm blowing dust right now." And they're like, "Nope." No.
I think also as like a reclamation project, like I think catching him on the rebound is such a savvy move because him coming off of controversy, it's almost like he can't really afford to have two people that recorded him being racist. So
Right.
you just be like, listen, we get in an argument, he just leave the house. It's actually real cool over here. He don't want he started looking for recording devices when we start fighting. So he don't even want to fight no more. I don't have to deal with that shit.
I just have a laser pointer, so I just put a red dot on things, and he thinks it's recording them.
Yeah,
And he leaves the house. It's very peaceful.
I just reach into. I look in my lapel like I'm an undercover agent, and just. He's like, why didn't you do the dishes? And I'm like, check two, mic check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, well, why didn't I do the dishes, Mel? Do you think I'm a slave? Do you have any thoughts on that?
And he's like, I'm gonna go for a walk. I gotta get out of here.
Maybe we should
You
just
gotta go decompress.
let's just conscious uncover. Let's see. Yvette Nicole Brown appears to put CNN documentary on Chevy Chase on blast. She said, "Keep my name out your mouth."
What they say about her?
She went to full Will Smith on him.
Well, I
much.
mean,
Work with him
was-
on Community.
yeah, it was very hard apparently to work with him. I mean, full stop. But then also on Community, I'm sure he was a big old jerk.
Yeah, and they say he was doing racist stuff on the set. And there was like a famous time where he said like the N-word or whatever, and then he was made to apologize to Yvette Nicole Brown. And yeah, exactly. And then he ended up getting kicked off the show. She said, there are things I've never spoken of publicly and perhaps never will. Anyone currently speaking for or about me with perceived authority is speaking without ever speaking to me about the things they claim to know about. They actually don't know me at all.
Okay.
They also have no knowledge of my relationship with anyone I work with and cannot credibly speak on any current or previous issues. I hate that this all had to be said in East Cleveland speak. Keep my name out of your mouth.
She could have just started with that instead of doing that weird like disclaimer of like I did not grant Facebook the permission to use my pictures and okay, calm down. Calm down, baby. Calm down.
Legal department got a hold of her.
Yeah, like okay, great. Just say keep my name out your mouth, and we can kind of fill in the rest because he's been an asshole for the whole time that he's been famous. So
And then looking crazy when they be like, "You ain't invite me on Saturday Night Live." They was like, "No, most of the staff don't like you. What would be the point of bringing you here?"
According to the documentary, Chase felt ostracized by the tight-knit cast, which besides Brown included breakout stars like Donald Glover, Allison Brie, and Joel McHale. He also clashed with series creator Dan Harmon, a feud that culminated in Chase arriving with his family to a rap party, only to find Harmon leading the room in a chant of "Fuck you, Chevy."
yeah, that's what happens when an asshole doesn't get
hilarious.
along with another asshole. You're gonna have moves like that. You think you're the top asshole, but this is the asshole that created the show. So actually,
Right.
his
The
name is on my check, so I'm gonna have to go with that asshole.
The Great Asshole Reclamation Project of 2025 and beyond is really blowing me because it's like the people we had literally just gotten rid of, like when we were like, we all know this person sucks. They're back. Like Chevy Chase gets a documentary where he is clearly the bad guy to everyone. Like everyone is like, we don't like him and it's kind of his fault. But the documentary is from the perspective of like, poor Chevy. I saw Paula Deen is back. Like she had a movie come out last year. There was a documentary like she's the victim of like a misunderstanding. Like obviously Mel Gibson. Like all these people are just like coming back. Like listen, if Trump can be president, then why can't Kevin Spacey star in a movie? I just don't see the problem.
Yeah, just do a little soft shoe for us, Kevin Spacey, on stage. We'll take you back. Insane.
Right.
Oh, would you like a little white person trivia?
Yeah, hit us.
This is also because I watch entirely too much Law and Order. And remember when Law and Order was ripped from the headlines? A couple of headlines in each episode. So the episode that they did where the headline was Mel Gibson's recording of him saying all that crazy shit. The way they did it was there was an actor who was beloved who was pulled over while drunk, and he said all kinds of crazy stuff and called the cop sugar tits and all that kind of. He said that character was played by Chevy Chase.
Wow. And that's why. And you wonder why we did the segment with you. That's why.
Wow.
We would have never known that.
Mm-mm.
There's no way for us to know that. That was perfect.
No, that's yeah. Unfortunately, I do.
Ironic.
Now, the incident that led to Chevy's firing involved a scene where his character, Pierce Hawthorne, performs a puppet show in which the hand puppet character performs in blackface. An argument over the appropriateness of the scene between Chase and Brown allegedly included an utterance of the N-word by Chase, which led to Brown storming off the set. The director, Jay Chandrasekhar, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, that guy.
He said he participated in the documentary. He said, I know that there was a history between Chevy and Yvette around race, and she got up and stormed out of there. Chevy storms off, so the producer's like, we need Yvette to call in the scene, right? I'm like, yeah, she's in the next scene. And he goes, well, she won't come out unless Chevy apologizes to her. Chevy did return to the set, but he did not apologize. He goes, me and Richard Pryor, I used to call Richard the N-word, and he used to call me the honky, and we loved each other. And I'm like, I know, man, I love that bit. I said, can we just have a little apology? And he goes, for what? Okay. All right, that's how we're playing it.
Wow.
And so they said he was, it led to him having a full meltdown. Shouting, who fucked me over? My career is ruined. I'm ruined. Fuck all of you, because this exchange leaked.
With his own actions, not being accountable for what you did and you said.
And then he was fired after he had that meltdown on the set, saying, fuck everybody, y'all.
And I
y'all set me up.
That wasn't the first time. There probably was little shit that chip, and somebody was like, you got to go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he was a dick the entire time. But it was really good television for any of you who did not see
Community.
It's because he was a dick. Really, those first however many seasons, they were excellent.
Everyone was in their bag for like 3 or 4 seasons.
Yeah,
shit just
started
shit
kind
went
of
left.
fall
But
apart.
man,
Also, that's wild because that director, the Che guy, he's Indian.
I know.
And he still was like, well, I mean,
what I think is funny is and shout out to brown people. They're not the same as black people.
No.
Because he finessed it where he was like, hey, I used to call Richard Pryor the N-word. He called me the honky. He's like, oh yeah, man, I love when you did that. That was awesome. Anyway, can you apologize to the black person?
Nothing to do with this.
Like, as a black person, I feel like I wouldn't even have given on that part. But like, you probably shouldn't have did that shit. I ain't Eddie Murphy, bitch. You need to go tell that lady you sorry.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like I would not have been like, yes, and that was very popular. I'm sure I would have been like, hey, bruh, I need you to say sorry to her. Like, that's such a. But then again, you got to know how to massage all the different egos.
Exactly, it's your job.
It's your job.
You really not supposed to take a stand right there. You gotta listen. I worked in TV a little bit, and I've done similar shit. 2 people hate each other, and I'm just like, yep, I feel you on that place.
Yeah, man. Just like I know, right? Just a well-placed, I know, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, what? That's wild.
Anyway, can you look over this for me?
Yeah, meeting at 3.
Yeah.
Meeting at 3.
Anyway, I just need your initials on this
I'll be back
part.
at 3.
Okay. Yeah. I'll see you later. That's
yeah.
it.
And the other person come in the office, in the same man, this motherfucker was tripping. Word, that's crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
I word people at work all the time, and they have no idea. They're all older white art people. And so they'll say something, I'm like, word.
It don't matter. Right.
This is why we get along, dog. Because honest to God, like, I'm not snippy or mean or whatever, but honest to God, like, them arty people was complaining about shit, and maybe it's because I'm from the South, maybe it's because I didn't grow up making money off of art or whatever.
Right.
I just really be like, these aren't real problems. Like,
right.
I mean, I get it. Like, yeah, this feels real to you, but like.
Yes. The
Whether
things that
the
they
fuck get along
complain
don't matter.
about, I'm just like, oh wow, so you've never worked a job where you only got a 30-minute lunch? That's what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is no real strife. And I don't even think
at the craft services table, like, that is fucked up, man. Hey, all this free, all of this, so you can eat any of this. That is terrible. I hate that y'all not getting along. But did you know you can take the bread from this and make a sandwich with the meat from that? Because you can do that. No one can stop us.
No. The only limit is your imagination.
They ordering sweet green.
Right.
But yeah, you're right. That is horrible. And it is unacceptable. You should probably go to HR after we finish this meal.
Right.
Child, these croutons, they are good.
Yeah. Just that's
Gotta
crazy.
be me. The fuck you talking about, child? Get out my face.
I was eating Indian food and shit. I don't have time. I got introduced to like the Korean like not the Korean fried chicken, but it's like Korean fried chicken, but with like that spicy sauce on it.
Yeah,
We had that at work. Oh, man, I didn't give a fuck what they could have been in there doing anything. I didn't care. Like it's show day, guys. We got catering. I'm like, okay, show me what to order. It's like y'all not worried about the script? Not really.
Not really. It'll be fine.
We gonna fix that. That's the job. Gwyneth Paltrow, a staple of this. A staple of this.
Prime white people. Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow has been slammed by ex-astronomer HR boss for poking fun at Coldplay kiss cam scandal that derailed her life. What a hypocrite. So there's several levels here.
Okay.
That's a lot. That's a lot right there.
Yeah, because this is the goop lady.
Right. There's several levels. Now Karen knows Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop. Okay.
Right.
The astronomer HR lady is, remember the Coldplay kiss cam?
Yes.
And the couple that got caught canoodling that clearly weren't right.
Yes.
She's the woman from that. Her name's Kristen Cabot.
Oh, okay.
She has gotten her asshole reclamation. Well, not that she's an asshole, but she's gotten her reclamation, you know, the way they like go find these people later if they white. And they do like, you know, the Times, the New Yorker, like
absolutely had a piece in the New York Times about her.
Yes. And so she talked to the Times and she was like, yeah, you know, it was fucked up. I had to resign from my job. This is my personal life. It really shouldn't have been like this huge thing, and people ruined my life by making fun of me. And one of the people she was mad about was Gwyneth Paltrow, because Gwyneth made a joke about it, and she's like, "How fucking dare you?"
That's the one that stood out of all the jokes.
She's a white woman
because she is top level, top shelf white woman, right?
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So there's
something you're trying to aspire to.
For context, Gwyneth came up with conscious uncoupling.
Oh, that's right. That was her thing.
When
I know
she
her
separated from the guy who sang Coldplay singer, Chris Martin. When they separated, she came up with that term. So there's the levels of, yo, why are you even paying attention to what's happening at your ex-husband's concert? You know, there's that. There's, I think the big one is, why are you talking about me? We're two sisters in the fight together. The interesting thing about that is, and I'm going to say it, it's been said plenty, and it's just kind of what I've seen. Yeah. Ooh, white women don't like each other.
Right.
They don't.
They do not. So, like, I'm sure she saw that Gwyneth said something, and immediately, whatever her version of bitch came out of her. Like, how dare you? But how do you fight Goop? How do you fight Goop? Gwyneth got mentioned when she was in that court case, the skiing thing where the guy said that he was hit by Gwyneth and hurt and blah blah blah, and then I guess maybe
it wasn't true.
And when she left the courtroom and she said like "good luck to you," or like she said something that, I mean, on its face just seemed like okay, but everyone's like, "Yo, that's the shadiest thing." There's some wasp white woman shit happening there that I'm like, I don't even fully understand it because I'm more schooled in the Southern.
Right. The genteel white.
Genteel, passive aggressive, bless your heart.
Oh, bless your heart. Oh.
That, but not the cutting kind of on a ski slope shit.
Right.
But,
but
also,
this that Succession white.
Yes. And Gwyneth has kind of been quiet for a while. I mean, she's been in there packing up vagina candles or whatever, mailing them out to people.
for sure.
But lately she doesn't really show up unless she really needs to. So
Right.
her appearance has like some weight. So like the last time we really heard from her at length was during the Harvey Weinstein stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of went away again, sending out, candles and shit. And then she
So
comes
this-
back now because she's got Marty Supreme.
So
And-
this is even worse, right? Because I didn't even know about this. This is how insular this white people shit is. I had no idea this happened. But the company Astronomer,
Yes.
when they were doing damage control, they hired Gwyneth Paltrow as its temporary spokesperson for an online video touting the company in the wake of the Kiss Cam scandal. Her
Mhm.
appearance was extra notable because she's the ex-wife of the Coldplay lead singer Chris Martin.
Right.
And according to the Times, Cabot, the lady who was in the video, got rid of all her Paltrow back Goop products in protest of the Oscar winner's decision to poke fun.
She probably cleaned out a whole closet. So they hired her to be like, ha ha ha, we're in on it too. Ha ha ha. And then this bitch gonna turn around and say some shit about me. Bitch. Yo, that's peak. Man. It's never just gonna be some simple white people shit with Gwyneth. It's always gonna be beyond.
I also love that this lady had bought multiple things from Goop.
Of course she did.
Like Goop is like the Dr. Sebi of white women. Like
that shit is
It's a
everywhere.
lot of scamming going on with Goop.
I think so too.
It's a lot of promises. Like,
Here's
yeah,
a
if you put,
ball for your coochie.
you put this stone on your vagina, it's gonna heal the pH balance. I'm like, that doesn't seem.
Right.
That seemed like y'all are treating that way because Gwyneth said it. I don't think Gwyneth's a doctor. I feel like y'all just saying shit.
Where's she getting this from?
This will keep your pH balance down in the coochie. What are you doing other than causing a yeast infection?
Yeah, it's a lot of juices and berries. This is the problem with whiteness, by the way. And white people y'all should be offended by this, not me. The problem with whiteness is like, for black people, Dr. Sebi is just like an online thing where we're like, the juices and berries. For real. For y'all, it's like, let's make RFK Jr. the head of the CDC.
Right.
Whiteness is too powerful.
Yeah. Y'all are
RFK Jr. Yeah.
y'all are making policy and we are just like trying to sell Tahitian noni juice. You know what I mean? It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
It's not.
Like, you
the
can
same.
get your yoni steamed up the street. I know a place literally up the street from me where you can go get your yoni steamed.
Yep.
We're not going to the halls of Congress or whatever.
No.
Like why isn't RFK Jr. just like Liver King level? Because that's where he would, if he was
Yes.
black, he would have stopped at Liver King and be like, some people listen to him, but we don't respect those people. We
Right.
wouldn't be like, put him in charge of vaccines, okay? He gonna figure
Well,
it out.
That's because we got another one in charge and game
Yeah.
recognized game. So
You know they do.
So if you have a hustle that seems to like, hey, you know what? Let's just gather all the hustles. Come on.
Yes.
Come on,
That's
everybody.
You know
How about-
what? You know what, Shalala? You are now making me look at Gwyneth in a different light. I feel like low key, she probably the most responsible one. Because she
might-
could
I
have rode
mean,
into the White House. She could have, but she didn't.
yeah, perhaps. No. It's much more fun to be kind of quiet and catty and
Yeah.
yet still make gajillions of dollars off of some sort of oil. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's,
And not
yeah,
have
that's
no responsibility.
Because what's stopping her? What's stopping her? Like, I feel like if she wanted to and like go visit the White House tomorrow, she'd be in charge of something.
Of course
well,
she would be
no,
in charge of
absolutely she would. I mean, if she were to meet Trump absolutely, because that's what he responds to, right? Winners who are
Yeah.
attractive. My man got a crush on Mom Donnie, like like what?
Man,
So
yeah, that's so funny to me because everybody's like, Mom Donnie really charmed him. I was like, bro, Trump just liked that nigga before he got in the door. It's
Mhm.
Yeah.
like I don't think he had to say much. Like Trump was like, I love this motherfucker on TV. He good. I don't actually have any politics. I don't give a fuck what happens to the country as
Right.
long as I'm making money.
So
Wow.
she could show up and Trump would try to. But I mean, but what used to be the case, people in Hollywood knew is that they actually probably had a little more power than politics than the president really. That has swapped that made a
Mhm.
weird swap somewhere, and now we are all falling apart.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Gwyneth knows, and she's barely in Hollywood, but she knows the power of snake oil.
Right. Listen, I'm just saying, if she was black, this would have stopped at selling pussy incense like Erica Badu, and we would have been fine with that. We would have been like,
Yeah.
"That's a good. You sold out of pussy incense. You
Mhm.
did good, Erica Badu. Back to making music or whatever it is.
Yeah,
We love
make a little
you.
mixtape, go on and show
Yeah.
your face in Marty Supreme, go on, do a little
Yes.
thing, come back,
Like,
make some
there is
more.
no
Yeah.
version of blackness. Like, even when Obama was president, he wasn't like, guys, Common is now the new head of the education department. Like, we knew better than that. But whiteness has no fucking bounds. All right, you know what? Speaking of which, let's start wrapping this thing up. Let's play games.
Also, can I just say, I love the inclusion of Jennifer Lopez in the white people shit. I just gotta say that. Very funny. Very
Just
funny.
for the record,
Mhm.
white people news is
Mhm.
about what white people
Are
care.
concerned with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but regardless who the person
You don't.
is.
It's not whites only news.
Okay. Oh,
But it's
great.
just-
That's the other segment.
Yeah.
That's the other segment.
Yeah.
Got it.
Whatever makes it into, whatever has made it over into like the zeitgeist of whiteness. It's many times it's black shit. I'm like,
Yeah, that's true. Man, they are so obsessed with us.
They y'all are.
People magazine or people.com, I guess. They had a whole thing about Tiana Taylor breaking up with Aaron Pierre. I was like, y'all know them?
Mhm.
Good for them. They made it over to y'all.
They made
I
it
don't-
over to y'all. Outside of people knew.
One young
Yeah.
person. I mean, honestly, that's great because those faces were too strong. I don't think we could.
They got some strong.
Yeah.
Them babies gonna come out. Boom.
Well, like handsome Squidward.
Listen, okay. They were gonna
So
be serving
strong.
looks.
Look,
They was-
and I mean, they're both attractive, but together, I
Right.
was like, this is staring
Them babies
directly
gonna be
into the
giving
sun.
blue. They was gonna be giving blue steel in they baking pictures. It's too much.
Like, goddamn.
It's a lot of angles to them faces. Them faces is
So many
I know.
angles
That's how your
beyond
baby picture
90.
shining.
chiseled.
Just my goodness.
All right, guess the race time.
Okay.
It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race.
All right, guess the race time. Go around the globe, find different articles, guess the race to the people involved. Karen
Okay.
plays along. Chalet with Sharp is playing along, and the chat room plays along. They're all racist. And the first story: ex-CEO of Paul Newman Charity for Sick Kids embezzled millions. Former CEO of Paul Newman founded nonprofit camp for children with serious medical conditions is accused of embezzling millions from the organization. This one hurts me because I get them Paul Newman thin pizzas all the time from the frozen section.
Is
And
that
those-
his name?
yeah, them Paul. I be getting it for the kids, and I'll be like, this
For
is
the kids. For the kids.
yeah. I could have got Palmeros. I could have got DiGiorno, but no, Paul Newman helping the kids. The kids is on the box. I'm like, yeah, give them $1 for the kids, and then I'll get the pizza out of it. This motherfucker just Christopher L. Butler has just been embezzling it. He's 49. He's of Porter Ranch, California. He's been charged with more than a dozen felonies.
Damn.
Ooh.
He allegedly stole $5.2 million over 7 years.
Hey, you put it like this. You don't think some accountant ain't gonna miss $5.something million?
I guess slowly.
Not
Maybe
if
a lot
that's
of
their
people might
boss.
be- Yeah.
If
Oh.
he's the boss.
Okay, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. Yeah, it's gonna have to take like somebody externally going, hey, this
Yeah.
is what you're missing.
They probably got hit with an audit or something.
You
And it
know
was
they
like,
did.
shit.
They got hit with an audit. I guarantee you that's what happened.
He stole it from over 7 years from the Painted Turtle, one of the many charities for kids with chronic or life-threatening illnesses.
Oh, so the Pope painted turtle ain't been getting their money.
Man, them kids, man. How many kids? This motherfucker just in there like, oh, it's so sad that you're so sick. That is crazy. Anyway, let me check my Rolex. I got to get out of here, guys. Good luck to y'all children. I got an appointment.
Y'all have a good one.
I'm going to the J-Lo residency. You know, they say she don't got enough clothes on. I disagree. I'm going to go see it. According to the complaint,
That's hilarious.
he worked for the Lake Hughes, California-based organization from 2018 to 2025, lifting hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, allegedly trying to hide the evidence by changing or erasing digital records. The embezzlement was discovered when a new controller at the nonprofit found irregularities in the financial.
Like you say, so yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody else
that's
is
where they always
responsible.
fucked up. That's where they always fuck up. They never think about the hiring policy. They never think about like one day they're gonna hire a different person who will look at the numbers.
Because that's their
You
job.
gotta be involved all the way from to the floor. Cause
Yeah.
someone in the mailroom can catch this shit. You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta really be on your I don't want to get caught shit.
Mhm.
And they always fall off. I hate to say it.
Yeah. I think because I feel like Paul Newman, like there were a number of different like organizations that they give money to.
Mhm.
And so they probably thought, this one's for the kids. The Painted Turtle, ain't no one paying attention to that. Let me go on and take the
Right.
money from there. So you
Yep.
already think you're taking it from one of the smaller places where no one's going to notice. And he probably had the hubris of just like, who's going to question me? I
Mhm.
work for who's giving y'all money. We give y'all
Mhm.
money. How you going to question me?
And y'all bought a good thing. It took a comptroller, which means this is somebody separate from like
Yeah.
everything y'all doing, and their whole job is to be
Yeah,
sure
so-
shit is in order.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
somebody, because I mean, those nonprofits, I mean,
Yeah.
that's who I work for, and you gotta answer for a lot of shit.
Yes, you do.
You
I want to
gotta
be at that first meeting they had when he was like, "So you really gonna look at all the numbers?"
Yeah, like I mean, I gotta
Is that how-
go. Do you have a seat?
Yeah.
Have a seat.
How many lines in that spreadsheet? About
The first time,
50,000.
the first time he got hit with a, can you send the receipts for the
Mhm.
transaction? Oh, you knew? Who are you? Who is this?
So what? So and so.
You know what? It's gonna be like, I seen it was deleted, but I have permission to actually see what the transaction
Right.
was.
Right.
You
And
know,
because of that, I'm gonna need.
Can y'all put Randy back on the phone? Is Randy still?
yeah. You know, I noticed that
They
a
never
lot of
gone.
things were scrubbed, but I have a nephew who's great at recovering files.
Yeah.
So he
Yes.
came in with me over the weekend. It's gonna be like some old Elsbeth shit, where someone's gonna
Right.
come in there with a fucking
You know what?
bag talking about. I met this guy on the train, and he knows how to reconstruct computers.
Yeah, she's like, you know, he was gonna be like, I was looking and I thought something was wrong. I contacted IT, and
Right.
IT got involved, and they recovered everything.
Yeah.
They found it all.
They found it all.
I know he was looking over his motherfucking office chair at the police coming down the elevator like, shit.
Oh
I know who they here for.
Me.
It's me.
Can't even pretend. I didn't even put nobody in on the story.
How can I help you? I know how I can help you by the right to remain silent.
Right. He walking through. He just put his hands up. We ain't say nothing.
That perp walk had to,
There's nothing to say.
that perp walk had to suck walking past all them cubicles and you working at the sick kid factory. like this nigga been stealing from the kids. He got charged with 9 counts of grand theft, 5 counts of forgery, 1 count of fraudulent use of a computer. He's being held on $835,000 bond and will be arraigned on Thursday. If convicted, he faces up to 18 years in prison. Guess the race of Mr. Chris L. Butler. Karen?
I'm going white.
Shalewa?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go white.
All right, let's check the chat room, see what they believe. Typical white collar crime. White like Sean King, for real.
I mean,
Come on, y'all. Come on. You know that is too funny. Black for giggles, says Marlene. White. Liberal charity don't extend to C-suites. White. The correct answer is white as their ranch dressing. Okay. They do have that Newman's on ranch dressing. Audacity white. The correct answer is Karen said white, Shalewa said white. Most of you guys said white. And you all got it wrong.
beautiful. You know what? I really did waffle on it because Paul Newman was really big on like civil rights back in the day. And I
Oh,
was
say
like,
that again. Say that again. You're getting cut off by the sound effects. What happened? What you said? What you
I
waffled?
waffled because Paul Newman was very active in the civil rights movement. back in the day.
Oh,
I
And
see. I didn't know
so,
that.
He gave my brother a chance.
so I was like, there's a good chance that it could be a black dude because he like
Mm.
Paul, historically rolled that way. But yeah, man. But I also was like,
It
maybe,
felt white though to me. I know the
Yeah.
answer, but I'm saying like me knowing if I didn't know the answer, I would have picked white. I didn't.
yeah.
I mean, what is it, like a 95% chance of white? It's a one fucking top. It's a
I mean,
it's
it's not
person in the C-suite at $1 million corporation. It's not. That's not my fault for thinking it's white.
One
Yeah,
person said black
yeah.
forget-
Who would?
Yeah.
Man.
One person said black for giggles, and you get the golf clap. Congratulations.
Congrats to you. Congrats to you.
love
Just
to
putting
see it.
this out there. Paul Newman, perhaps one of the most handsome men in Hollywood ever.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Mhm.
I
Listen, who's my man that just passed? Oh my God, he's like our last living movie star.
Robert Redford.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
get
'cause
it.
you go back and you see the young pictures,
But
you be
that-
like,
Yeah.
nigga.
Karen, I'm not even talking about the young pictures. I watched the
No,
old
no.
man, the old
Mhm.
man and the gun. And I
Oh,
said,
okay.
he still, he
Yeah, he
had,
still got
he
it.
got
He
something.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Like,
just
what-
don't got that. Whatever it is he
No.
got,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah, like they almost like the camera loves
you can't even teach it because his face not even like it's kind of like rough.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like a smooth. It's just, but you see, and you're like, that's a movie star. That's a
Yeah.
he got
That's how Paul Newman. I think Paul Newman had the same
Same.
thing. Like, he truly
Same.
was truly
Yeah.
beautiful.
I blame the streaming companies. for
Yeah,
us
man, they
losing-
smooth out
Yeah.
everybody's faces, and now we're
Mhm.
losing a lot of character actors. And the thing about character actors is how they have like real faces, like craggy looking dudes. Like,
Yes.
we're losing all our character. We're losing our
Yes.
Emmys. We're losing.
Yes.
You know, boy,
Mhm.
we're
All right.
losing so many people. Anywho,
Next,
mm.
let's see. Man tries to run down woman twice after becoming upset during first date.
Oh, I already know.
Is
the
it over
answer.
$200? Y'all know they fight about online.
It's a $200 date. That's what
I think it's up
happened.
to 3 now. Inflation. I think it's up
Yeah.
to 3.
Sorry, it's 3.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
A 33-year-old man from Illinois was arrested in Minnesota after he allegedly tried to run down a woman he became upset with following their first date. Alexander Lee Dennis Jr. Damn, he got 3 first names. Alexander Lee Dennis was taken into custody last week and charged with a spate of felonies. Oh, you never
Ooh,
want to
that was space.
What is it? What does that even mean?
never want to go to a spate, Karen. Okay, that's like a litany. Okay, that's not,
Next door to a litany.
yeah, it's like right up the street.
The street from a litany. Around the corner from a myriad.
Yeah, yeah. Like you really fucking around with too many felonies, man. Including second-degree assault, fleeing a peace officer in a motor vehicle, and being in possession of stolen property. It was the evening of Tuesday, October 21st, traveling to the town of Virginia in Minnesota to go on a date with a woman he had been messaging with on Facebook. He and the victim met at Tommy's Rainy Lake Saloon in the town of Virginia, which is about 200 miles northeast of Minneapolis. When the two were at the bar, authorities said Dennis began to get upset. After leaving the establishment, Dennis was supposed to take the victim back to her house. However, the victim became particularly concerned when Dennis allegedly drove past her house, instead traveling to a local Lucky 7 store. It must be like a 7-Eleven or something. Then when she tried to exit the vehicle, he reportedly said she said he grabbed her by the shoulders and yanked her back into the vehicle. Oh, that's scary.
Okay, now I'm scared.
A short while later, the victim managed to escape the vehicle. As she was walking along the sidewalk, he allegedly drove his vehicle over the curb and attempted to strike the victim with his car. While she was able to avoid the car, he allegedly swerved and attempted to hit her a second time. She was able to escape. She called 911, telling both her friend and 911 that Dennis tried to run her down and was currently following her. Police responded to the scene. They located him in his Audi sedan, which was reportedly fleeing the scene at a high rate of speed. Authorities said they located the Audi a short distance away. It had been abandoned, so he jumped out the car. They later discovered the vehicle had been reported stolen, so it wasn't even his car.
What? So you were riding around with somebody in a stolen vehicle?
Who knows what his plans were? You know what I'm saying? That's serial killer shit. Like, you
Yeah,
stole
no, that ain't
her
right.
on the first date, and then you wouldn't let her leave. Come on, bro. He told the police he reportedly did not know why he was being placed under arrest before refusing to talk to the officers. He's currently being held in St. Louis County Jail without bond. Guess the race of Alexander Lee Dennis Jr.
I'm going white, and if y'all tell me black people went to the Texas, the Bunny Ranch bar y'all was talking about, I'm be like, you a lie.
It was first. The bar was not the Bunny Ranch.
That's a completely different crime. That's a different thing.
Yeah, it was different.
My
That's different.
bad.
It was the Tommy's Rainy Lake Saloon
Okay, that's what it was.
in Virginia, Minnesota. What about you, Shalay? What race do you think?
I'm gonna go black.
Shalay was going black. Karen's going
I'm gonna
white.
go black, yeah.
All right, let's check the chat room, see what they believe. Mario Kart black. All those names don't know who your daddy is. Black. Racism is horrible. I like that Marlene put her own disclaimer for her own racism. I was like, it is bad that people think.
I hate that I'm saying it, but
Yeah, don't be like me, kids. Black and crazy, white, black AF. It's giving Ted Bundy white, Hannibal Lecter white. She was white. She was white though. So I don't know the race of the lady. They don't put that in the article normally.
No,
The
they
correct
don't.
answer, the correct answer is Karen says white. Shalewa says black. One of you is right.
Okay.
And it's Shalewa. You're correct. He was black. Yes.
Yeah,
And-
whoever said she was white, yes, you correct. I think
Right.
that's the key.
Maybe she was a pog. Okay, maybe
she was. Yeah.
you know they just arrested.
Wait, what is a pog?
Okay, you know what? Let me play the booze and I'm gonna explain.
Explain it to you. Yeah.
Boo for y'all that got it wrong, including Karen.
Yes, I get the boo.
What I love about his mugshot is he clearly has been crying in the mugshot. You can see a tear coming out of his eye right here. And I'm like, yeah, he was unstable as shit. And a pog. Okay, I'm glad you brought this up. It's one of my favorite for
Things to explain.
Right.
Pog means fat ass white girl.
Oh, okay. That's helpful. Fat.
PHAT.
PAWG.
Yeah, Paul. I'm sorry.
Pog, fat ass white girl. No, you're right, Karen. PHAT for
Okay.
fat. And the irony is one of the dudes that popularized the term, Joshua Henderson, he just got arrested for stalking.
Oh, a white
Yes.
girl.
I don't know, but
Okay.
I must assume
Have you seen the clip, Shalewa?
Joshua Henderson.
I don't think so. I just saw someone wearing a sweatshirt with Pog on it, and people going, "I can't believe this dude got the shirt on." And I was
They
like,
tried to set that. Yeah, they tried to set my man Damson Idris up. That was a fake AI
"That's
shirt.
what it was." Okay.
They would never. I saw it and was like, "You never go for Joshua Henderson," and was immediately Googling and went to his Instagram because I said, "Why would he fuck his life up like that? Don't nobody. You can't be in the next Black Panther with Paul." And of course, it was a lie. He did not do
Okay.
that.
All right, good. Because I was confused as to why it was upsetting. People seemed to be very upset.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But now that I know what it stands for, honestly, 50-50 on that one. I mean, it could have been AI, but there's a good case.
Right, yeah, like I was scared. I did the research to be sure. Like I was like, no, we can't lose him. He important.
But
but it happened. Okay,
it happened. Okay, great. All right.
I like that we're so advanced now. People know they can set them up. Like that's how we're like I don't know who the Russian bots or who's telling the internet how to divide us, but they definitely knew throwing Damson Idris in that Pog shirt was gonna send the blacks in the tizzy.
Yeah. Definitely. It shook the table a little bit.
It did. I was fucked up for a minute till I verified. I was like, no, Damson, no.
Oh,
I mean, you putting the snow in snowfall, it's too much. But Joshua Henderson,
Okay.
is he's a non-factor. He's not a real celebrity,
Mhm.
but he's a guy who went viral because he was stopped in the park
Yep.
by these brothers who just did an impromptu interview of him, which gave us this amazing clip.
You like black, white?
I like white girls more better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Work in the thick time.
That's what I'm talking about. Snow bunny.
Yeah.
In other words, pod.
Pod. That's what I like. Yeah, yeah. Hey, say that bit again. Say it one more time, but say it slow.
Pog. P-A-W-G. Fat ass white girls.
That's what I'm talking
What
about.
you like, bro?
Yeah.
I like fat ass white girls, the thick time.
Ooh,
The
we-
curly types.
Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Yo, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay. You fall, fat ass white girl.
That ass white girl.
Shit, I got, but I
You know
know.
what I'm talking about? The snow bunny. Yeah. No. The snow rabbit. What's your name again, bro? Before we go, bro, because we gotta go, man. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
we ain't gonna hold you up, bro.
I think this is the like 5 seconds before this when they realized he was just off, and it was like, we need
How
to
did
wrap
they
this up.
just come around to that?
Right. Like it went from funny to like, we should probably get out of here, right? We don't know this nigga. But he gave him their name, his name.
What's your name is?
My name, Joshua Henderson.
Okay.
All right, bro.
Okay.
All right, bro. We gonna
Never
holler.
forget that. May my name be the last thing you ever hear.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll work,
All
bro.
right.
All
Let's
right, bro.
go.
All right, you take it easy now, broski.
Let's go.
Yeah, take it easy now, bro. If y'all don't slowly back up,
Yo,
we
reel
get
that in.
stabbed.
Reel that
We
in.
got no business here.
Hold on. Okay.
They was like, don't turn your back.
Shit, we'll just go
Even
back
in the
away.
car, even in the car, one of them was a lookout. Y'all still looking at him? Wait until I drive away.
So this may shock you guys, but he was arrested for stalking recently.
You don't say.
I don't know if he saw like Iggy Azalea or Yes Jules or I don't
Somebody.
I don't know who he saw walking.
There was a fat ass white girl.
Yeah, I don't know if you seen Nelly Furtado or something. He just lost his fucking mind, but
Was like, woo,
motherfucker in
too
jail
much
for
money.
jail for stalking.
I like the purple, blue, green kind.
All right, we got the last round. Okay, so far, Chalet was 1-1,
and I'm
and
0.
Karen's 0-2. But it's okay.
Oh,
but
racism is throwing me off.
everything in the
Black people
last
committing white crimes.
everything in the last segment is worth triple the points.
Oh, okay. Great.
Triple the points.
Triple the points. Triple the points. Triple the points. Triple the rates. Triple the points. Triple the points. Triple the points. Triple the race.
A woman tried to run over a dollar store employee who confronted her about shoplifting.
Okay.
A woman in Indiana allegedly stole a phone charger at a dollar store. Ooh, you can get a phone charger for $1.
It's a dollar store. That don't mean it's a dollar anymore. Dollar stores just mean
Okay.
we take dollars. That's what
You know what? Fair. Also, doesn't mean it works, right? I mean, it's the dollar store.
Get that shit shut out.
Yeah, I mean, that's why you buy 6 of them.
That is why you buy 6.
I've always said, like, people overspending on these pregnancy tests. Like, y'all be like, oh, I gotta go get me a $17 pregnancy test. No, go to the dollar store, buy 7. Best out of 7 wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you get 4 positives, 3 negatives, you pregnant.
I would say yes.
A woman in Indiana. It happened around 7:30 Thursday near the Dollar Depot on Washington Avenue in Evansville. Cops responded after a Jeep nearly struck an employee at a gas station across the street. Employee said he witnessed a woman, later identified as 34-year-old Melissa Ann Noble, take a cell phone charger and charging block from the store before going to the gas station in her Jeep. Oh, so maybe they wasn't for sale. Maybe no, they said shoplifting, so it had to be for sale. Yeah, okay, they sell those in there. He said he walked across the street to confront her.
Oh no,
Buddy.
baby, no. But I'm not trying to be funny, but I put this on the victim. Child, stay in your store and call 911 and tell them to go on across the street. What is we doing?
You
They got
work,
insurance.
you work at the dollar store. They cannot possibly pay you enough to cross the street to stop shoplifting.
Mm-mm.
Impossible.
Are they taking it directly out of your paycheck?
You didn't. Are you Mr. Dollar? Are you the fucking employee of the week? What are you doing? She got y'all for $1. It's fine. So he went across the street. to confront her about it. She swung a bottle of Hawaiian Punch at him as he was taking a photo of her license plate on her car.
Okay.
And then she hit him in the hand with that bottle of Hawaiian Punch. She then hopped into the Jeep, put it in reverse with him still behind it. The employee was able to jump out the way. Noble then allegedly put the car in drive, swerving towards him in an aggressive manner as if trying to hit him with her car. She then drove out the parking lot. Officers later spotted her in a Jeep, pulled her over. They read her Miranda rights, but she refused to say whether she understood them and demanded a lawyer. Oh, she took it. They was like, you got the right to remain silent. She's like, y'all shouldn't have said that. Do you understand? A passenger inside the vehicle said she didn't know about the shoplifting, but did confirm that Noble tried to hit the employee at the gas station. She kind of picked. She was like Switzerland. She was like, listen, I don't know.
This was my only ride. I did not know this bitch was gonna steal some shit, but I did see her try to hit that man.
Inside the Jeep was a cell phone charger and a charging block that were still in the packaging, along with a bottle of Hawaiian Punch.
Wow, she kept the bottle. Okay.
Open and shut case.
Does it still say if the employee got kept their job?
Doesn't say. She's charged with attempted battery with a deadly weapon and the Hawaiian Punch. Oh, the car. Oh,
The
oh,
car.
car. Yeah.
You about to say for the Hawaiian Punch?
I mean, I know it's got punch in it, but anyway, with a deadly weapon.
I mean, she ain't one punch man. What are we doing?
Right. Hawaiian Punch, battery and shoplifting. She's being held without bond. Wow. You think should be able to bond out over that, but she being held without bond. Guess the race of Melissa Ann Noble. Karen.
I'm gonna go black. They ain't giving no bond.
Okay, so you say
They was like, stay
the
your black
criminal
ass.
justice
Yeah, they was
system
like, stay your black ass in jail.
is rigged against the black woman, is what you saying, and so
Yeah.
they not gonna let her out. Okay.
Who knows? The way the day go, it might be a 3 for 3. They're all white folk just committing black crimes. I don't know.
But you going with black.
Yes, I
Got it.
am.
Okay, Shalay, what about you for Melissa Ann Noble?
She's white. White people love to steal
Mm.
blatantly. If you've ever been in Sephora, you know they just walk right out with that shit.
Listen.
No one ever talks about that.
Oh, they
And that's
just-
absolutely a thing of just like, and this was in Indiana, right?
Yeah, it was in Evansville, in Indiana.
Okay. Yeah. Indiana is, God bless everybody who lives there. I hope y'all are doing okay. But the word on the street is y'all are a mess. White folks, that is where ground zero.
Hot white mess.
Mess. So I think she was white. She walked into the Dollar Tree. She's like, I need a charger and a block. Okay. And I'm out. And also the person working behind there was like, oh, I've got to, which is some old white savior shit. There's just a lot of whiteness. There's a lot of whiteness happening in here.
Let's check the chat room, see what they believe. She's white and probably owns something. White. White. White woman playing Grand Theft Auto. White. I'm with Karen, black. So 2 blacks, a bunch of whites. The correct answer is Karen. It looks like you're 0 for 3. She was white. You got it right, Shalewa.
I mean,
Look, once you say Indiana and someone just walked into a Dollar Tree and started stealing, I was like, that's white.
I mean, she got no bail. The man ran across the street.
She doesn't have money. That's the thing. There's a lot of poverty. We forget about our broke ass white brothers and sisters.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised they didn't set a bail amount though. Normally, you set a bail amount for something this small.
Yeah,
but it was like you can't even be on the streets.
Yeah.
Like you,
they must got a rap record. They like,
I mean, she looked like she could have been in trouble before. I mean, her face looked like, another one of these.
That's nowhere near me. Like, not even before you zoom, I was like, yeah, no, she ain't getting no bond, no nothing.
Yeah. She don't look sorry.
No, not at all.
And of course, gotta boo Karen. I'm sorry, boo to you and
That's
Adrian.
right. I'll take this L today.
A clean sweep for Karen, a 0 for 3.
I ain't a clean sweep.
It's all right. You play this
Dirty
game
sweep.
all the time. You'll have a high sweep.
My racism was completely off.
It was a lot though. I would have missed.
Yeah,
I would have definitely missed the first one. I would have missed the fuck out of the first one. I don't even.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know how anyone got that.
Me either.
Last thing, of course, is sword ratchetness, guys. We gotta continue to spread the word and get it before we get out of here. Attempt to smuggle swords declared as toys foiled by the ICA at Pasir Panjang Terminal.
What?
Yes, that's right, Karen. This is some news from across the world. Motherfuckers tried to smuggle some swords into the country, but the Immigration and Checkpoints Authority,
You don't say was like, hey, these are swords.
they say you can't smuggle these 2 swords into Singapore in this cargo container. We checking everything.
Oh, not
Busted.
Singapore.
They don't play.
They do not play at all.
Okay, you gonna end up with no hands fucking around. And Facebook,
Oh, okay. You wanna play with swords? Okay.
yeah, I got your swords.
Your swords
Okay.
right here.
Okay, player. You know what? You know who else fuck with swords over here? Us. So on Facebook,
No, thank you.
they posted an image. An analyst noticed anomalies in the cargo container scanned image and directed the container for further checks. It was like, hey, the X-ray
Something
machine
now.
got some sword-shaped objects in this piece. That don't seem right.
Sword shaped.
Yeah, and like the way they tried to smuggle it, you would think it would have a good chance of getting in. It's just like a box of like
know
a
what?
container of just shit.
It probably has in the past.
Yeah, mate. Listen, they gonna find out. They found them 2 swords, which were declared as toys.
Mm.
And I love that. I love that this country don't play that shit. There's no such thing as a toy sword.
Yeah, toy sword can still fuck you up.
There's no such thing. I've been to these cons. I've seen the fake swords. They're as big as Final Fantasy VII, and if you hit someone with them, they will die. That's not a toy.
Yeah, we seen a Zelda sword that was huge.
Yeah, it's like saying you have a toy gun, but it shoot bullets. Like that, then it's just a gun. So swords are classified as controlled goods under the Corrosive and Explosive Substances and Offensive Weapons Act. And it has been referred to the police for further investigation. Those who intend to bring a sword into Singapore must obtain an import license or authorization from the police force. And if you're found guilty, you may be fined up to $10,000 and jailed for 3 years. Let's go.
Wow. They do not play.
Good job, Singapore. Y'all doing it right. We need more like you. Shalewa, tell the people where to find you if you're doing any stand-up or anything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, I am on Twitter and IG and sadly Threads, and I don't know, but it's all Silky Jumbo, all one word, traditional spelling. And I have been co-hosting a weekly show. If you're in Brooklyn on a Sunday night looking for something to do, in Williamsburg, there's a Brooklyn Comedy Collective, and we have a stand-up showcase that I co-host with my other fellow instructors and go up and try to figure out some jokes so that I can continue to do this. Otherwise, I'm just kind of floating around in comment sections, just tagging people's stuff. But I'm out there. And then of course the War Report every week, co-hosting with Gastor Almonte, and we do like this here, only like a step down. We don't have theme songs or games really.
Listen,
Yeah,
we love y'all. We love the show
very much.
Hopefully y'all will get some theme songs and games. Okay.
Yeah.
Your audience.
Shout out to the war correspondents. We like, it's always a great
Yeah,
time.
extra troop
and
of correspondence. Be like, hey, y'all made music, and you will be shocked.
I love y'all's dynamic. And I love Gastor too, because Gastor is kind of like how Karen is for country people, but for New York people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Very, very proud. Loud and proud. Loud.
Yeah.
Very loud.
And just unable, couldn't even hide it if they wanted to.
Nope.
You know what I mean? There's no such thing as code switching in their lives.
Not at all.
I am so sorry. It's not. And it's been a lot of times. I'm not even going to lie, Shalay. Well, Gastro say something, and I'm looking like, you say that because you're in the bubble of New York, and you'll be like, yeah, dog, you're saying this because you have not experienced anything. Guess what, Gastor? Everybody don't have things up the street. They actually go to the grocery stores. Like they can't walk a block. They have to get in their car and drive. And he was just like, his mind was blown.
That is the battle. That is the biggest battle.
That shit is hilarious.
Buddy, this is truly the only place where it gets down like that. And I love that you think that you're better than everybody, and everyone's just like, why are they always going to like a dusty Family Dollar to get sandwiches?
It's so good. And if you like our dynamic here, I just feel like y'all's dynamic is like people that like us should love y'all too, man. It's so great.
Yeah. And they also have a Patreon too. So if you love them, sign up for the Patreon. It's worth your money.
We got a Patreon. They are Patreon, whatever, how you make friends on there. Like suggest people and stuff. We did that for them. So like make sure y'all get out there and like them too, man, because they're giving us good stuff every week. We'll be back tomorrow with JL Covan, who is in the last legs of running for congressman of the like New Jersey District 11 or something.
Word?
Yes. Absolutely. Not as a joke.
Who would have thunk that? Yes, everybody was shocked.
Yeah,
for him.
Listen, I feel like comedy really prepared him for all the stuff you have to deal with as a comedian.
Yeah, the bringers, the
bringer show
there.
Yeah, the barking.
The people talking crazy to you.
Yeah, but we're gonna help him. I know he's trying to. He's got like a little bit more fundraising to do and publicity. So we're gonna talk to him tomorrow on MLK Day, and that's it for us guys. We'll be back tomorrow. Until next time, I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Bye everybody. Bye Shalewa.
Bye Shalewa.